Hello, welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2 with me, Barden. Right, so we're gonna pop on through here. So I've had one try of this next room, and it got really annoying because the enemies can keep respawning. So I'm gonna try it a different way.
Father, only death lies beyond.
Okay, that's fine.
Blood need not be spilled, bones need not be broken. Preserve thyself and flee.
No, we're not gonna flee. I want to continue.
To cross this threshold is to plunge into thy grave. Do not decide in haste.
Okay, well, allow me passage then, please.
Very well. Embrace thy fate.
Thank you. Okay, so let's get everyone through there.
Death remain charming.
Yeah. Let's take him. And let's see. Okay. So that's the one that we're looking for. I do know that we're supposed to, because it's because we're hinted to get, I think, early in the game, we're supposed to do them in the order that will spell out power. I think the P one is down here somewhere. It might be that one. Might not be that. Order, so that's the second one. Quality, authority, ambition, potency. Okay, so he needs to sneak his way. Oh, yeah, well done. It's sneaking.
Moving to reinforcement deploy.
Okay. So this will get annoying, but we'll see what we can do about it. Right, so he's killed that one, good. Now, let's use his, where's his blitz attack? They're just slightly too far away. Let's move up a little bit. And then blitz attack.
Glory is mine.
Good. Then he's only got the one deck, so we may as well spider legs? Yeah, let's use spider legs.
Moving to corporeal transposition engine.
Okay, he's gone. So that's, yeah, see the way they keep spawning? That's what I was talking about earlier. Right, so Ifan, I need you to get down to where that thing is. That means you have to retreat, and that will get you as far as there. Okay. And then I want you to go and pull that potency.
That lever did something. I could feel it.
Okay, good. And then the next one we need the one with O's. That was over here, wasn't it? Yeah, order. Okay. So let's start moving him towards order then.
Moving to involuntary death assistant.
Right, now let's get an incarnate here. Deal with him. Okay, then let's use this on you. Okay. Now, champion buddy. Let's kill this guy if we can. Nice. and then go hit this one. You can. Or both stand beside that one at least. Okay, and then going to turn.
Moving to bovine empathy simulator.
Oh, that turns everyone into cows. Yeah. And we got the crazy fourth line. So we have to hope that Ifan can survive a while.
Moving to hazardous concoction generator. Minute.
So this kind of sets us back a bit because they're getting, yeah, they're getting a few rounds of being able to do stuff that we can't do anything about.
Moving to involuntary death assistant.
Okay, so he's going to move down here. He's going to go hit you. Okay, and then in its turn.
Combat in progress. Seeking damage opportunity.
Right. Red Prince will do whatever he's going to do on his own. He's still in power form. I don't know why they had that. That was stupid, but that was pretty good. Okay, Ifan, what are you going to do? You got invisible. Okay. That could be useful. And he's left him. Good. Actually, using Cloak and Dagger with him probably would have been a good idea. Actually, he needs a dagger. Okay.
Moving to rapid descent cranial disruptor.
Right, Carnage. Hit this guy. Okay, and one more time. Okay, that's one out of the way. And what the rest of them? Okay, she's.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Yeah, nice. But why are you just... Why are you running? Where are you? Starting here. Ah, okay. She was running because she was... We're out of fight now. Right, so we can move over here. So until we set the fight off again. Here's order.
It feels like that Reaper did something.
Okay, that's number 2. Okay. Now we need to find one with W. Probably wealth, I guess, or wisdom. Valor. Fortitude. Candor. Quality. One in this room. Grace. Lawfulness. Initiative. Judgment. Courage. Knowledge. Harmony. Come on, where's the distraction? Fearlessness. Yarok. Gravitas. Discipline. Must be somewhere. W-E-R. Where is the W? Mobility, authority. Tried those already. Thunder, valor. Has to be W somewhere. Quality. You just did that in order. Steadfastness. Righteousness. Come on, where the hell could it be? I don't see any extra ones that we haven't, that I've missed. So let's try down this way. Empty, harmony, knowledge. Let's see what others there. In here we've got fearlessness. Oh, discretion, not distraction. Wisdom, there we go. Okay, so he needs to get there. So let's see. What does he have? I'm pretty sure he has some kind of invisible. Okay, open that. There we go. So let's go with sneak. Open dagger. So here. And just wait for the timer and we do it again. We'll get him all the way over here. I need to pull that. Hopefully get him all the way over there. And I guess we're going to be going through there next. Should be fun. But yeah, I tried this before and it was like an hour of just those guys respawning. It was really annoying. And they can do a death fog thing and a whole bunch of other stuff, so it wasn't good.
Something happened, I think.
Okay, now, so we need E, so I think I saw endurance. You see it over here? Candor, fortitude, authority, mobility, quality, unity, where's endurance, order, steadfastness, tenaciousness, grace, mercilessness, I'm not sure what it is, thoughtfulness, mercifulness. Okay, that's the last one, righteousness. So I think endurance is up here somewhere. Intuition, courage, burial, judgment. Maybe it's not. On this side then? Knowledge, empathy. Ah, there we go. So we need to get over there. Well, that's not too far away. There. Like that.
It worked. I heard gears moving.
Okay, good. So just one more to go now. Which we know is over here. Righteousness. Right, so spoken dagger, Ooh, let's go close slightly. Go there. Okay, wait for the timer. So I think maybe 4 should get him down there. Hopefully. Someone else will probably just walk down there, but I know that those guys can trigger again. So I don't really want that to happen. Oops. It's getting a bit further this time. Let's go there. Should allow him to get down the steps completely then. Next time. As long as he's somewhere around here, shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so let's see if we can get this first there. And he should be able to get there without being spotted.
Something's happening. That must have been the last lever.
There we go. Okay. So that has dropped the gate, which is great. Now, let's go do some reading. Just gonna leave with him.
Lucky find.
Okay, we got something nice there. Hopefully. Let's try these frills. Okay, nothing really good there. And we'll take a couple of these. Okay, then let's get him over here. And this may as well have a quick check of these guys.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Yeah, there's lots of traps. Okay, got a source orb. It's nothing to sneeze at. What does this guy have? Which okay, really close. Now, let's use this and the red one, and then we connect them together, and we can head on offense. He's the only one sneaking. Right, let's get everyone sneaking in there. Sneak. Oh, and he's got something to say now. Okay, well, let's have a chat with him. Oh, what just to chat with him? You don't want to steal stuff from him. Yeah, talk.
You catch a glimpse of Ifan out of the corner of your eye. He's standing tall, gazing around the environment with a feral expression on his face.
Yeah, let's keep looking, because she does like looking.
He reaches his arms overhead, stretching his lean frame. Not for the first time, you wonder how anyone's expected to concentrate on what they're doing with this man hanging around, exuding raw energy. He
Okay.
catches you looking at him and smiles, all tangled beard and twinkling eyes.
What would she do? I don't think she'd do this leap on him. I think she'd do this one. Run her fingers through his hair.
Surprised at first, he quickly responds to your touch, pulling you close and holding your face in his scarred hands.
Sabir, you really brought some mess into my life, and I've loved it. And you.
Ifan holds you so close that you feel you are part of him. He kisses your eyelids, your temples, your nose. He kisses you tenderly, exploring you with his tongue. Before he pulls away, he squeezes tighter, lifting you from the ground so you feel weightless.
Damn, the end of Divinity can't come soon enough for me. I'm ready to live a human life.
Nice. Well, right now, I think I need you to live a... no, not that one. No, not that one. Which one makes them go invisible? I can't remember. I can't remember the shortcut for oh, sneak. Let's put that back. So we just have to do it manually, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for that. Oh, the controls in this game so bad. It's the only thing that I don't like. Well, one of the few things that okay. Now, sneak. Okay, now, select him, then very carefully hit sneak, and proceed. We're gonna get caught as soon as we run into anyone, but we may as well at least try to sneak across. You'd never notice like a rock with a tail and like a big shiny thing sticking out, a big shiny weapon, and then some feet underneath. No one had ever noticed that. Okay, saving, so that means that we're going to get ourselves into probably a fight that
The truth hangs heavy upon the air itself, unspoken. This is the point of no return. Somewhere beyond this point, you shall be undone, or you shall ascend. There is no middle ground.
Okay, so let's get in then. Is this the final fight? Wow. It was a final fight. We got to it pretty quickly. Or, like, compared to, like, in terms of going from Mars and doing it here. Hey, 2 journal updates, so let's have a read of those. Hammerfall's closed. We carried on into what must surely be the tomb of Lucian. Okay? End of times, we have gathered all of our companions and entered the tomb of Lucian the Divine. Yeah, this has a feeling of we're about to hit the end of the game.
You come here often. I don't know what you
Oh, hi,
did,
Mal.
but you just released a source blood. I thought I'd come and see what all the fuss was about. Should have known you were getting yourself into trouble.
As we always do.
Looks like the big moment has finally arrived. I will do everything I can to support you, Godwoken. I will pray for you. I think you'll need it.
Okay, yeah. Thanks for the prayer. Hope it inspires and strengthens us.
Don't underestimate the power of true prayer. This is a place of incredible power where a single prayer holds the weight of thousands. Your heart and soul will fill as quickly as they're drained.
Okay, interesting.
Consider it a taste of your divine future. Prayer will enrich you, and your disciples will empower you, strengthen you, and trust you in all ways to do only what is right.
Nice. Okay.
Of course, it's up to you whether or not to listen. I know how I'd respond, but you do you.
Cheers.
Melody wearily chuckles to herself, then bows her head in a show of unexpected but sincere reverence.
Looks like my investment's paid off after all.
Well, we'll have to see, won't we, in the end?
You've shown me kindness in the face of my sins. My worship is the least I can offer.
Cheers.
Now
Arthur.
go. Rivellon needs a new divine.
Wow. We're revered. Nice. That's this thing. I'm not sure I'm ready for this at all. Oh god, no. I'm not ready for this. Can I maybe take a rain check and come back another day? That must be Dallas.
Godwoken.
Hi, Lucian.
Dallas told me about you.
Good. All good
You
things.
must be
yeah.
as hard as diamonds
Yep.
and twice as bright to have come so far.
Okay, so because of that, then you should just give up and just say, no, don't worry. It was a big mistake. I'll go back to being dead and you become the new god. Are we agreed?
Your divine welcomes you.
No, I'm the divine. You're the dead guy.
Surprise.
Surprise! What? Where does this guy come from?
Lucian
Chicken
frowns at
Joe.
the figure, then bestows a benevolent smile upon you. All that you know of him flashes across the panorama of your mind. You open your mouth to speak.
Lucian, you lying snake.
Yes, you tell me from.
You betrayed me. You used me to bring death to my own people. And for what? To make the world a better place? Look around!
Yeah, look around there, so.
Ifan, my friend.
He's not your friend.
There were many sacrifices that had to be made. You were but one. Each of them pain me, but I would make them all again.
Lucian, we should tell the Godwoken the truth.
What is the truth?
Yes, I agree. It is time we dropped our masks.
Are you going to be void woken now?
Dallas
Wait.
nods, then reaches for the sides of her head. Where there was one face, suddenly there are four. She takes off the mask of the shapeshifter. A skull is revealed, bejeweled and ancient as the void.
I am eternal.
No, you're not. You're undead.
Surprise, surprise.
What's up with you? Is that all you can say? Like, oh, surprise, wow. And then you take your cloak off and you're like the guy that was narrating the whole game or something. I'm not going to say I knew it because I never really speculated that that's what she was. So. Yeah. I'm not here to talk. No, actually, let's do this. We are here to talk. This clarifies very little. Explain.
Fear not, Godwoken. Dallas is on the side of all that is good. She is helping me rid Rivellon of the influence of the Source. Listen to her.
No.
I shall tell you the tale as I told it to Lucian.
No, we don't want to listen to you because you've just been killing innocent people. So why should we believe you?
Long ago, the scholar Fane discovered that the veil between the world and the void was made of Source. Our 7 lords desired this power.
Of course.
Is he like the punctuation or something?
Silence,
Mr. Punctuation.
slave.
Slave.
Our king forbade the 7 to reach for this power, but they didn't listen. Instead, they rebelled and sent the king and his people into the void.
With the Source, they stole from the Veil. The 7 created the races so they would have worshippers.
Why would they need worshippers?
During their lives, worshippers collect Source. When they die, the gods feed from them. It's an ingenious system.
It's a sick system.
Our souls are nothing but vats for the Source-hungry gods.
Yeah, well, we're getting rid of them, so don't worry about that.
The 7 made a mistake. By taking its source, they tore a hole in the veil, and it is through this hole that the void finds its way into our world.
Okay, so we need more Source, not less then.
The 7's lust for power let in the void. Our goal is to close the hole they created, to restore the Source to the veil.
Okay.
When we are done, there shall be no more Source in the world. No more gods, no more worship, no more war, no more chaos, no more demons, no more Voidwoken. Rivellon will have peace at last.
Why would there be no more war? Because the world is made up of people, and people always find a reason to go to war. So I'm not sure I agree with you on that. Okay, but let's ask Dallas. So, Dallas, why would you betray your fellow Eternals?
My people cannot be allowed to return from the void. They are tarnished. They are voidwoken. They can only bring chaos and death and...
And what?
There is more, but she hesitates to share it. Then she decides that she must.
Good.
I was but a child when the war started. The king, in his fury, separated my family and scattered us across the world to be entombed. He did this because it was my father who gave the Seven the secret of the Veil, against the king's explicit instructions.
That's interesting that what she said and what's actually in the text is different, because in the text it says, it was hell, a hell I suffered for the sins of my father. He was the one that betrayed the God King. He was the one that told the Seven the secrets of the Veil. Kind of interesting. So obviously one was changed. Probably the voice was probably changed, and then someone forgot to update the game, maybe, like the text in the game.
Ironically, the king's punishment is what saved me from the void. Only a very few Eternals escaped banishment. Myself, my mother, and
who?
My father,
Okay.
the scholar Fane.
Oh, Fane's your dad. Okay. So if we had Fane in our party, how would this work out then? Like, and how, if we had Fane in our party, would he have known that was his daughter all along? Would he have seen through the veil?
I seek vengeance against the king and the Seven, and I offer my father the chance to atone for his sins.
Dallas has her reasons, as you can see. I seek peace for Rivellon, and for myself. Her ambitions align with my own, and I always believed the goal justifies the means.
Yeah, well, I don't agree with that, because you've just been trashing cities and killing people who have nothing to do with your war with the gods, and I don't think that justifies any end that you're after. So yeah, how does an Eternal become a general in the Divine Order?
During the war, the real Dallas found my tomb. I took her place and quickly realized that Lucian was the key to my vengeance. And I was the key to the salvation of Rivellon.
Oh yeah, you're not full of yourself, Randy. So exactly how are you going to achieve your ambitions? I bet you that includes killing lots of innocent people, because that's the kind of people you are.
While Dallas sought the Eterran, I started draining the gods of their source.
Ah, so you're the one making it weaker.
Slurp, slurp, slurp.
Oh, I want to punch that guy so much.
One more word from you and I shall use the leash.
Yeah, do it.
I had to hide from the gods. So I had the walls of this crypt equipped with tenebrium and protections put in place. It worked. Everyone, even the gods, thought me dead.
You may as well have been, since you've been sitting on your throne doing bugger all, like, for God knows how long.
As divine, I was created, empowered to stop the void. I was the avatar of the Seven, their strength and their weakness. My bond to them allowed me to drain them of their source.
So wait, their source is being drained. They couldn't tell where you were, but they must have known that where the source was going, even if they couldn't actually see within this tomb. So, how stupid are the gods that they can say, "Oh, look, the source is going towards Lucian's tomb. Let's go smash in and kill him." Okay, so let's see. Okay, yeah, so maybe stealing the source of the Seven weakened the gods and allowed the Void Weapon to appear. Did you ever think of that in the first place?
Indirectly. And when the Death Void was unleashed,
indirectly.
many elves died. With fewer elves to worship him, Tyr Sandilius weakened. This gave the God King his first real foothold back in the world.
Oh, wow. Okay, so getting Ifan to do that, yeah, that was nice.
To strengthen himself, he sent his Void Woken, the remnants of my people, to hunt down the sorcerers seeking to reclaim their source.
Yeah, so you people are not good. No way. Like, you're doing all this shady shit and killing innocent people just for your own power. That does not sound like you're the good guys here.
We turned the appearance of Voidwoken to our advantage. To fix the veil, all source needs to be removed from the world.
Okay?
Blaming the sorcerers for Voidwoken made them easier to capture.
It sure did.
The Eterran now contains almost all of the source the Seven stole. Soon, we will be able to heal the veil.
No, you won't. You think you can, but I don't. No, I don't think you're going to be able to do it.
The void shall be banished, and I, Lucian the Divine, shall return from the dead.
And then what? You're going to just take over again? Everybody's going to kneel down and go, "Oh, thank you, Lucian, for saving us by killing most of us." Yeah, I don't think people are going to be too happy to see you again, buddy.
A false divine, of course. I shall have no power. But the world will not know this. I shall demand peace, and we shall have it.
No, you won't, because there's always at least one arsehole who's willing to test the rules push right until the very end. And they're going to find out you don't have any power. And then that's when the war started again. So, not a good plan.
The plan is almost complete.
The plan is stupid.
We have made so many sacrifices, Godwoken. All of us. Of ourselves and those we love. One last sacrifice is required. For the future of Rivellon. You must surrender your source.
No. No.
Decide. Be the true hero and give up your source, or be forced to submit. Like a coward. Like a slave.
Oh, is that what
There is no other way. The source of the world is required to close the veil. All of the source.
You're not getting our source. No, not
We
happening.
only lack yours.
Let's see. Well, if we give up our source, then we're going to end up like a silent monk, a husk of ourselves, a non-being.
As I say, one last sacrifice is required. Yours.
Yes, but your plan means there'll be no true divine.
Good. You understand.
Yes, so that's why you lot have to die.
The world shall not know this. I shall return from the grave, a divine without power, yet all who desire power shall fear me. I shall carry the secret of my lack of divinity. Peace shall reign.
But hang on. You're not the only one that knows about your plan. So you're going to kill Dallas and Mr. Brackus Rex, the arsehole over here, to hide that? Or what are you going to do? Okay, we've heard enough.
More than enough. Far more. I will suffer him to live no longer.
Yeah, thanks, Ifan.
Ifan unsheaths his weapon. He stands by your side with every muscle tensed, like a coiled spring. Fire blazes in his eyes as he looks to you for support.
Okay, so let's see what we can do. Wolf is hungry, he has waited a long time for this. Now you will find his vengeance. Tell Ifan that the minor squabbles of men cannot take precedence when the universe is at stake. He cannot have his revenge. Yeah, but I don't believe these arseholes here actually have the fate of the world. Like, you know, they have good intentions. I think they just want to be the ones in power without any gods interfering. So I'm leaning towards just letting him get on with it. But I think that's going to be in the next video. I think we're going to do that. But so we're gonna hit it just to see. I think it's going to start a fight, and then if it does, I'm going to save the game, and then next time we're going to actually do the fight. So let's see what happens.
Ifan nods his thanks. He turns away just as you see the emotion rising in his eyes. Then the coiled spring snaps. and he pounces upon Lucian like savagery incarnate.
Okay. And there we go. Okay, he's blessed all of them. There's tons of source down there. Wow. He just shocked everyone. Okay, so let me make a save. So, as always, if you have enjoyed, please consider hitting that like button, share with a friend too on your favorite social media, and I really hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.